Hola amigos, this is Ricky Dabbler, Vice President of Palmas Restaurant Group. We're here at Cava del Tequila, located at Mexico Pavilion, here at EPCOT. And we're going to be featuring our first podcast for Palmas Restaurant Group. And I want to welcome you with big arms into our family as we dive into the heart of the culinary and cultural experiences of what we're known for. As your host, I'll be kicking off the first episode in honor of Cava del Tequila's 15th anniversary. We're very excited to share this milestone with you. And as we dive deeper into our personal journeys and stories with Hilda and Humberto, two of our exceptional tequila ambassadors, we're going to be guiding you through not only mouth-watering culinary pairings and tequila experiences, but we're going to share with you more new developments as we explore this amazing world of agave spirits here at Cava del Tequila.
Hola amigos.
Hola Ricky.
Hola Ricky. How are you?
Excellent. Thank you for having us.
So here at La Cava, what do you do here?
I am a tequila ambassador. I am from Tequila, Mexico. So first of all, I share with my guests that there's a town that is called Tequila. And because nobody knows, so every time that they see my name tag, Tequila is a beautiful town that is located in Mexico. We have 23 distilleries. Second thing, I educate my guests. I talk about the tequila industry, I talk about the agave, and I give the best recommendation. And I choose different tequilas for them to have the best experience. My favorites are the blancos, because with the blanco you can literally get the agave flavor and you can enjoy this an amazing experience.
I feel my responsibility is try to, first of all, share traditions, share all the different things that it's going to be in my town. And actually, I remember in 2010, the first time I was here, I was like, at the beginning, it was like, oh, where am I? So, but now I feel like in home. I feel like having tequila. Why? Because here, you can enjoy the environment of my town. So my responsibility here is like, if you're going to be right here enjoying tequila, so I want to let you know about this tequila, okay? But I want to let you know all the backup, all the information, all the characteristics. So at the end of the day, I mean, you're going to be right here. And the last time you come here, you got to remember that, oh, I was in that bar. And, I got the tequila, but I got the explanation of this tequila. And you remember all different things, because here in this place, even though it's smaller, you can find this beautiful mural where you can explain all the tequila's production process. So the guests can be like immersed in our town. Once they know all the information, then we got the responsibility that as soon as they got each tequila in their hands, they need to know what they are thinking.
So tell us, when you were both there in Tequila, did you guys know each other before coming here in La Cava?
Yes, we did. I met Humberto when I was 13 years old. So I was very little, and it's been a journey because I have seen Humberto from the last 20 years pretty much every single day. And it's an amazing friend to me.
Yeah, actually, I mean, I met Hilda when she was actually a kid. And then we start working in a distillery in Tequila. And then now we got the chance to start working right here with you guys.
So 15 years, it went by quick, hasn't it?
Yes.
And a lot of amazing memories. And with regards to this place, we're in one of my favorite spots here in this area in La Cava del Tequila, this table. The amount of stories, the amount of experiences, and the amount of amazing moments you share with your guests. Now, there's some fun things about this area. What kind of things come to mind?
In my personal story, I can say that being here since day one, since 2009, it means a lot to me. But most important is how the tequila industry have changed in the last 15 years. Sipping tequilas and asking for a quality tequila. But in this specific table, I have been sharing a lot of tequila experiences and a lot of talks with many guests, and it's been an amazing journey through the years.
And one of our biggest pillars is education. So Humberto, you and as well Hilda have educated many of our guests with amazing tastings and experiences. How many agave spirits do you think we have right now?
Yeah, it could be more like 200 different varieties with other plants. And it's really amazing because only in Mexico you can find like a 71. So we got plenty, so much there.
You guys complement each other so well. And it's great that our guests, they look for you. They want to engage with you. They want to interact with you. And they're always wanting to learn. So what is your favorite tips for our guests when it comes to enjoying our products, our spirits, and our tastings?
The first thing that I would like to recommend is a tequila 100% of agave, which is amazing because this specific place, which is the best, has over 100 different tequilas to offer, because we can choose different tequilas for our guests, and the best will be the one that you like. So I always wanted to sip tequilas in a tequila glass, and then I wanted to share the guests the tequila is to enjoy it and to put it in your taste and just having a great time with them.
Yeah, and also the thing is like if they're gonna be right here like Cava, they're gonna have this tequila, but they're gonna have the history that is behind that tequila. The most of the time when they're gonna be right here enjoying, like for example, tequila fly. First of all, they got the chance to know the different types of tequilas, and at the end, they will know which one it could be the best for you. The most of the time, you're going to be in front of the bartenders with the server asking for a good recommendation, and the most of the time, you're going to receive the one that they really like the most, which is okay. But at the end of the day, when you're going to be right here, besides the tequila, you're going to know which type is the perfect for you according to this, according to your taste buds, because in this case, you're going to be comfortable about the aroma, about the flavors, and about the aftertaste that this tequila is giving you at the very end. So here is gonna be the chance to enjoy the moment, to meet some friends right here, and also at the end of the day, you have to discover which type of tequila is the perfect for you.
One of our fan favorites is the avocado margarita. Can you bring back the memory, the day it began? You know, it's been here for quite some time with great popularity.
I remember opening in 2009, and I remember just looking into the menu and find out avocado margarita. It sounds like avocado for margarita, but it's the most delicious margarita. It's just the blended avocados, fresh lemon, orange liqueur, melon liqueur, and then turning to the best drink ever. And this avocado margarita is a signature. So after 15 years, it's just amazing to keep it in the number one from the list.
And most of the time, I remember in 2010 when I said avocado margarita, in my mind it was like a guacamole in a margarita. But it wasn't like that. At the end of the day, you can have this like a creamy margarita, perfect balance between this fresh avocado, melon, orange liqueur, and at the end, when you enhance the flavor with the hibiscus salt on the rim, and you taste it from the hibiscus, and then that creamy sensation, it's amazing. It's gonna be a different type of aftertaste. Yeah.
And it's fun to hear your passion. And your passion is also a testimony of your craft, your expertise. And I see both of you are adorned with something around your neck. Well, can you explain further to our guests what this horn represents and what does it mean?
Yes, this is the meaning of a tequila expert by the Mexican Academy of Tequila. I've been in the tequila industry over 20 years. I represent most of everything, my tequila industry, and when I speak about tequila, I speak on behalf of my people, which is tequila, and my family, which is in Tequila, Mexico.
Yeah, in this case, it has that like a bull-shaped form because it was a way to have the tequila in the past. You know, in the past there were some people called hacendados, the owner of haciendas and agave distilleries. At that time, there were no cars, only horses. So for them, it was too easy to carry on this like a bull's horn right here. And it was so funny because we call it like a little pony or caballito in Spanish, a little horse. So the only time they have it right here, they go directly to the distillery and tried the tequila 3 times. The first one, it was like, this is going to be for me. Second one, for me. And the third one, they pretending to give this tequila to the little horse that it was next then. They were like, this is going to be for you. You don't want it, I'm going to drink it. So we call it like a little horse because all the time between them, it was like, okay, are you doing the caballito? Because it has to be like 3 tequilas at that moment. So the sommelier, they got the spoon. We got the bull's horn as a symbol of tequila masters.
Wow. And we do have a certification featured on our wall. And we're one of the first to be featured, I believe.
Yes, we have recognition by the Council Regulatory of Tequila, which means that all our cast members have been trained into the tequila industry. And what this means that every guest can have the confidence that when they ask any questions to our cast, they have the knowledge to recommend the best tequila for them. And yes, we are the first location in the United States to have this distinctive from the Council Regulatory of Tequila.
Yeah, I remember it was a challenge because, I mean, in this case, in order to get that award, there was like so many requirements. First of all your people needs to be trained. So this means that if you're going to be right here in this place, we're going to be offering that knowledge that all of your staff is trained. Then the other thing is like we got some like a quality product right here. So the Tequila Regulatory Council sent us a person right here. And she was training us all of us. There was like a challenge because you need to schedule all of them, and at the end you need to do this test. And it's been like you really need to study right there. We've been there like for one long day right there studying everything about tequila. But it's amazing because it's changing a lot this environment. Why? Because then what the guest is going to be right here, and you got your staff, your team members, your team doing the explanation. They really confident. Why? Because they got the knowledge right here. Yeah.
And so we're always still students, always learning.
Yes.
And I know those tests were challenging, and you had to study. And with regards to education, we educate our guests as well with agave tasting experiences as we continue to create more magical memories, to create more unforgettable La Cava moments. And it's always fun to see what's coming next. So what thing have you noticed recently? Have you seen mezcal becoming more popular?
Yes, in the last few years, I know that mezcal is coming strong. But what is mezcal? For me, I explain mezcal like the grandfather of tequila because mezcal shows a lot of tradition. It's how tequila used to be produced. So mezcal has a lot of characteristics that people need to learn. I love mezcal. Right now we have a big selection. We have over 60 different mezcals. And for being that, I was just trying to be a step ahead, and I just got a new recognition. I became a mezcal ambassador by the Council Regulatory of Mezcal because I would like to be ready for my guests, for my team, for my people, and I love mezcal. I love agave. I love tequila.
It's getting trendy in mezcal. Yeah, sometimes we got this like a controversy because Hilda said like as the grandfather of tequila, because everything is like ancestral. Everything is like artisanal. Sometimes I say like could be the son of the tequila because tequila is gonna be right there next to mezcal. It's like a trying to support because now it's getting up, and it's gonna be now everywhere. It's so trendy in the different cocktails menus. Why? Because it's gonna be so much more complex. As just a tiny portion in the mouth is gonna be enhancing that aroma, that flavor, and even in a cocktail you can feel it. A little bit is gonna be so much training. So I think it's getting stronger, and it's gonna be in all the parts of the mezcal because now you can see it everywhere you go, every restaurant, cocktail menu. Mezcal is gonna be right there by itself or in a cocktails along with tequila.
So are there any signature cocktails or offerings you want your guests to try that you love here in La Cava?
I already spoke about avocado. Avocado is my number one. It's our signature. I love it. The complexity that is in this specific cocktail, the flavor, the texture, the hibiscus oil. I always recommend avocado.
I guess that's a hard question because all the cocktails are really nice. But if I had to choose one, I think I would say Black Magic. I love the frozen ones. So the Black Magic is going to be like a blackberry margarita. They got mezcal, and then we got rum, and also we enhance the flavor with the black and salt tamarind. The texture is going to be amazing. The flavor is going to be awesome. So that margarita actually was made by Neil Patrick Harris. Yeah, he was right here, and it's so funny because everybody is asking for the Black Magic, and we got a table right here at La Cava, especially that he was right there making the margarita. So every time that the guest is going to be right here, they asking especially for that table. Sometimes they can be outside La Cava waiting for that table 15 minutes or 20 minutes because they would like to sit in that table for him. So I would say Black Magic. I love the blackberry flavor in the aftertaste, so I go with that.
And then after all this discussion of our amazing offerings, cocktails, I think the queso, I believe, is popular too, right?
Queso guac.
Yeah, queso, guac, chips.
And you're here at La Cava and you get closer to the service bar, that aroma is gonna be like a come because the queso is gonna be right there. Queso, chips, and guac, it's perfect. Especially when you're doing tequila, you can pair queso, you can pair the guacamole with the different types of tequilas.
Thank you again, amigos. I had a wonderful time with you guys. Thank you again. I'm excited to have more La Cava moments with each and every one of you and our amazing guests. And to an amazing 15 years. Felicidades.
Thank you. Gracias. And happy Cava anniversary.
Happy La Cava anniversary.